In this video we're going to spend time looking at one of the ratings that's available on the Race Advisor website, the power rating. Before doing that, you'll find some more information on the website about the pay-as-you-go rating service that is offered. So let's kick on and have a look at how we can use this information. Now before doing so and looking at the ratings, I wanted to just highlight a piece of work that Michael had done on the blog part of the website, and this looks at how we use the power rating. The power rating is a really important rating available on the website, and it's a combination of a number of different factors, and in fact it includes the odds as well, and that way it reduces any of the outliers that we see in some rating services. Now, how do you use rating services is really important, because not only do they help us frame a race, but they also give us an insight as to whether the horse is offering any value. Now, before getting stuck into that, let's just look at how the top 5 ratings on the Race Advisor website actually perform. Michael did some work looking at the 2022 races, and he found that there were 13,000 races, and of those 13,000 ratings we can find that the top rated horse won 28% of the time, second 20, 14, 10 and 8. So overall the top 5 produce a win rate of something like 80%, and in fact the top 3 get us close to 60%. Now, more importantly, we can see that the betting, just straight betting on the horse rated 1, shows us an overall loss of about 1.7 ROO, return on investment, and we can see that those rated second and third do much better. Now, while we can see that these perform profitably, we can see that the actual over expected is such that it's close to 1, and so we do need to still add some skill into this element before we can bet on these horses and make them win profitably for us, and that's the important factor. We've got the basis, but we do need to add in that skill element, and that is where we use the 5-minute form read, which we've described a little bit earlier. So we can either look at just looking at the top, or the second, or the third, or all 5. It depends what sort of race we're looking at, and it depends how we want to frame our bets. But these are important points to look at to start off with. So let's now look in a little bit more detail. I picked out a race to look at, and we can see that I'm going to look at this horse, this race here at Hamilton. And this race is the 1712, last race of the day. And there's actually a short price favourite here. So what we can do is we can select the horse most likely to win, or if I've selected the power rating or the Van der Waal rating, they also come when we select the power rating. We'll spend some time looking at a video looking at Van der Waal in due course. But the PR rating is the rating we want to look at. Notice that the stars flashing here, these are for horses that appear in the top 3 for both PR and Van der Waal. So that's an important thing to look out for. And we can see that this horse, Susie Sparkle, which is a short price favourite, is well fancied, but the odds on the power rating suggest that it's not a particularly good bet. It's 3.14 against odds of 2.4, so not value. Whereas Ribble River is 6.3 against value odds available of 8.8, and we can see that Haminoz is 8.9 against 11.5. So I thought it might be useful just to sort of drill in and have a quick look at those 2 horses and see if they appealed in any way, and see how they might run. So let's have a look at the first one, which is Ribble River. So we just go up here and look. This is a 3-year-old. It's got a nice improving profile, been running some good races. Last speed rating was 129, and if we scroll down we can see why, because it ran well at Carlisle, winning in fact on good ground. It's done okay on good to soft at Nottingham, didn't do so well at heavy down here, but never run at Hamilton, but an improving sort, and one that we could take seriously. It's been running over a mile and 3, mile and 2, so it goes up. This is a mile and 4 this race, so it goes up a furlong here as well, but definitely one to keep side on. As you can see, it's only run in 4 handicap races, so a horse with quite a bit of potential, and one that we can see also here. The horse strength is 56 which is a nice high figure indicating that it does well on the going, the distance, the class, etc. So that's always useful to look at as well. So let's have another look at Haminoz, and again Haminoz is a slightly different profile, but improving nonetheless. Last time got a 110 rating, but did get 174 back in August. This is a 5-year-old, runs for Lucinda Russell, and we notice here that this horse ran well last time at Hamilton on heavy, and if we just look through the number of times when the horse won, we can see that it won on heavy, soft, good to soft, second there, win on heavy again. So and when we look at Hamilton form, as we know, the horse won last time here, good to soft. That was in a 1 mile and 3 race. Was 4th, beaten 3 lengths. Didn't run so well there. But obviously the heavy ground was to this horse's advantage. Does look as though it needs it pretty soft to show their best. And I was just looking at the handicap mark, 56 when won last time, and we just compare that to what it's doing now. It's running off 59 now. So this horse does appear to be quite high in the ratings, but does go well on good soft ground and softer going, I should say. And we can see the horse strength not quite as good, 29% compared to the 50% of Ribble River. Anyway, I wanted to just show you how we can use the PR ratings. Obviously, we can just use those, and then to highlight how we might just do a very quick 5-minute form read of the 2 potential contenders. Okay, here's the result of the 17-12 at Hamilton. First was Ribble River. That was the horse we thought might be an improver, 3-year-old. Susie Sparkle, second, short price favourite. Ribble River won by a short head. And then further down we can see that Haminoz wasn't on a going day, really does need softer going. So that was the result.